Okay, guys, come in real close. I had my first baby. Look at it. Can you see it? Oh, her hatched an egg. Yay! And it is, I hope it's okay to handle them. Look at that sweet baby. It's not her baby. It's one of our other chicken's eggs, but it's sweet as it can be. Our first egg hatched. Now these also are fertilized. I don't know if you can see it, but there's babies in these. This one doesn't have much longer. It should be probably tomorrow. But these are all with child also. She's been sitting on them, being a good mama. And probably somebody's going to say, you really shouldn't be handling all those eggs. But
she's a pretty little brooding hen.
look at that baby.
She just started brooding, didn't she? She just started sitting on eggs, right?
Yeah, she just decided that she wanted to sit on eggs and took to it. And so I thought that this meant that that was a death ring, but that one had it that that egg came out of. So I'm just going to, this one should be tomorrow. So what you're looking for, and I don't think y'all can see it. Maybe if I, when you want to know if it's fertilized, this one may be too far along for you to see. Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see that, but there's veins in there. Let me see if I can find one that's newer. I think these are all about the same age.
What a good girl she is.
They're not pecking to try to get out yet, but they're all about the same age. And what I did was just not pick up the eggs for a couple days. And in the south, it's so humid and hot. They'll do their thing on their own.
Look at that ring there. I mean, that's a hen in there. That's a chicken in there, isn't it?
Well,
maybe a hen. I can't say. Well,
okay, what I thought was that that was the ring of death. But when I come to the back side, you can kind of tell. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but all the dark matter is baby. Right. I thought maybe she laid one today that... Okay, here's one that's not as far as long. Can you see those veins in there?
Yeah.
Kind of like an ultrasound. There's the veins, which shows you that it's definitely fertilized. If I move the flashlight, you can kind of see the baby.
You see the head. Look at the chicken ultrasound.
Put it on my resume. But she hasn't laid any today.
Ultrasound tech. Put that on your resume.
Grab, here, don't... I'm not decent. I just came out to check.
I'm going to look at my little hen. I'm so proud of you, girl.
Okay, so this one's definitely not fertilized. I'll show you what it looks like. This is from our Silky, and the rooster can't get into that. So they're definitely not fertilized. And they just glow
orange for the...
Right, you can see all the way through it. And that tells you it's definitely not fertilized. And then, again, she'll scoot all those back underneath her. She's a good girl. And then again, so you can see the difference of what we're saying here. That one's definitely... And that's probably the actual mama or that other orange one.
Could be Captain Slow here.
Or Speedy.
There's our little Silky.
But she's definitely... Yesterday I came out and we had lost one, and that hurt my heart. Captain Slow here, or Speedy's about to escape the coop. And I got babies underneath. There's
the rooster right there. He's mean as a hornet, so we're glad he's outside.
And we don't come inside if he's inside.
No, we don't come in if he's in, because he is not very nice. He hates me, because I'm a man, I guess. I guess he can feel the testosterone.
Look at that fine wiring. Don't tell me I'm no electrician. So, and there's my last batch. I purchased this batch. Don't look at how nasty it is. Chickens I just cleaned this place 3 days ago. And that's my last batch. They were born on 8/4. I purchased them on 8/4. They were probably 2 weeks old. So they've grown pretty big. I think they'll look like this white one here.
I think that's the bards. I think they'll be black with the white spots.
They're supposed to be Brahmin.
Oh, okay. Well.
But what I do is
she's not a Brahmin. She is a white Sussex.
Right. What I do is keep them in a plastic tub with a heat lamp until they can come outside and not need the heat lamp, and then I put them in the coop so that the other birds can hear the babies chirping and get used to that, and then I'll put them in this tack wire so they can see them, And it's just a whole process to get them into the rest of the,
Get them acclimated to the flock.
right. And
Here comes Rue, and I'm going to step out.
I'll get him back out. If he, in past instances when we've had chicks, he can find the rooster and he will kill the other roosters. Post haste. So I tried really hard to make sure they were all hens. Only time will tell. They'll be in here by themselves a little longer.
They were supposed to be in sex when we bought them, but he was also supposed to be in sex too, and
That's
he turned
not
out to be.
rooster.
No, he's not. That's
Anyway,
not.
so she's got her eggs back underneath her. If you watch for a second, you can watch her tuck them. But she's got that baby under there, and I think that is the cutest little thing. She's tucked them all back under while we don't watch. And she'll end up eating that egg. She's pretty mad right now, you can tell by her face. Funny thing is this chicken only has one wattle, and I don't know if the rooster got it when she was young or what happened, but she's only got one wattle. I don't know if obviously it's not hurting her. But now I'm going to go Google and see if I should take that away from her so she doesn't hurt it. Or, I mean, really, I guess only time will tell if she'll be a good mama. But, all right, that's my baby hen.
That was a nice one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Y'all, I'm really sorry we haven't shown y'all a lot of videos this summer. We've just been so busy.
You're good, Mommy. You did so good with your baby. You make the baby on the farm. Good girl.
On our little 2-acre farm right in the middle of town in suburbia. So, don't let that be an excuse to y'all. You can have your own little chickens in town, typically.
The most expensive eggs you've ever had.
Yeah, they'll be the most expensive eggs you'll ever have. Most time consuming. So much easier to go to the grocery store and spend $1.18 on a dozen, but it's not near as much fun.
And, you know, if you eat a
And, by the way, one thing I've noticed about this, fresh eggs last forever. Whereas store-bought eggs,
well, by the time they get to the store, you can imagine they're probably almost a month old.
no, they're not that old. A couple days. But there you can see his cone. He is not happy.
She's going to eat the egg now.
Go on, Roo. Rooster Cogburn.
I'm so
Mr. Cogburn, you got one of you babies in here. I'm getting back in the
Good
way.
job, buddy. That's his favorite, so that's probably the mother. And you can tell that that's his favorite because if I grab her. Come here, crazy girl. She needs a little sweater, actually. He has really taken to this one.
Yeah. Whoop, there she
You don't
went.
need to look at that. She doesn't like us to look at it, I don't guess.
She likes to look at herself,
Yeah,
though.
she got poo on me. Yeah, she likes the mirror better than any of them.
She loves to look at herself.
Yeah, she's very vain. She gets down there and just stares at herself. Hey,
Obviously, she thinks it's another chicken, but they're not the brightest animals in the world.
There he is.
There he is.
All right,
Well, that's our chicken
I'm
hatched.
very proud of you.
She's very excited about having her first hatchling of our very own.
I'm so proud of you. You did so good.
It's our first livestock hatching birth of our little garden here.
Hush your mouth. I am worried that if one of the other chickens gets up here now, that
She's so pretty. All right, well,
I
there
like
you
your
go.
baby. I like
See y'all later. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk to you later.